You know what I love? Jam. Hi guys, I'm Duda, a graphic designer who likes to talk about graphic design and pop culture. So welcome back to my channel. You know, every time I record, I'm wearing this stupid sweatpants. It's the cozy one, and I like to be cozy when I record videos. You guys loved my last brand design video, so I'm back with another passion project. This time a more detailed and technical one. Yeah, I know I am embracing the criticism, okay? But you know what? Some people like the fact that I'm chatty. And don't be mistaken, I will chit-chat in this video because I like to be true to who I am, okay? So on today's video, I'm going to design a visual identity for everjam.
Guys, I'm at an airport and something went wrong with the audio. Anyways, everjam is a healthy jam brand, blending nature's ingredients with timeless flavors for everybody to enjoy, according to the brief.
Then we have more about the company and the target audience, whatever. And the deliverables are brand identity, packaging, and thank you cards. Well, I hate thank you cards. Then whatever the brand might need. That's what the brand needs, okay? That's enough for this video. Okay, nice. This is a creative brief by an Instagram called Brief Corp. So if you want to check them out and participate on their briefs, go ahead. I'm gonna link their Instagram on the description. Okay, so today I actually put something together to guide us on the project's creative direction. So what's a creative direction? It's the direction you're going to be taking creatively. Thank you for watching. No, but it really is. Okay, let's simplify things. The creative direction is the document you're going to put together after the briefing process to make sure you're on the right path to execute this project. You're defining what the brand should look and feel and actually making sure you're all aligned with what the client asks for. The creative direction is not only a firm and solid foundation for your design, it's a useful document to you, but also to your client to understand their own brand. The creative direction is more related with the visual elements, and the brand strategy is more related to the core of the brand. But I'm going to be mixing a little bit of both today, okay? Because I don't care and this is a fake project. Okay, let's start. Let's do this.
For this type of presentation, a creative direction, brand book, style guide, I would recommend to keep the visuals very sober and very minimalist. I usually just use black and white because you don't want the presentation's design to be misleading or blend too much with the brand's design or with what the brand is supposed to look like. So let's start with the little project summary, which I basically already covered, but talk a little bit about the brand and what the project will cover here. I honestly don't like to put endless amounts of text on a presentation. No one cares about that. No one's ready to that. So keep the boring stuff for a Google document, for example. Keep it simple and short in the presentation. Moving on to our missions and values. What are the missions and values? Basically, a mission is some made-up shit some marketing graduate would come up with about what the brand does. So the mission of everjam is redefine the jam experience by offering health-conscious, low-sugar spreads with artisanal quality. And the vision is some inspiring thing, like where the brand wants to go, like to be the world's most loved, most spreadable, and healthiest jam. This is actually a ripoff of the Southwest Airlines vision. LOL. I also added some challenges and goals, which are communicating a healthy yet indulgent brand personality, differentiating from traditional jam brands with modern, fresh storytelling, and designing a packaging system that feels premium yet accessible. Okay, now the target audience. This is based on nothing because this is a fictional project. And can I tell you something just between us? Unless you work for a big-ass corporation that's going to run researches on demographics, for you and me, my friend, this is all going to be based on vibes. Use your common sense, ask your client what their target audience is, and just use this as a reminder of who you're designing for. Brand and tone personality, guys. What is brand tone and personality? Brand tone and personality is basically like, you know how Duolingo is all like cheeky and on their socials? Like like that's basically part of their brand tone and personality. So before they comment flay on random posts, they probably spent thousands of dollars on branding and experts in communication with majors in business and advertising from institutions like NYU, London University, and the University of California. And they collectively decided that's how they should act on social media. Well, probably. But I don't know, maybe not. Now a little cute, fun tagline for the brand. Guys, like I'm quirky, I'm fun, and the tagline is supposed to remind the consumer about the healthy aspect. Like I'm not just jam, I'm a cool jam, and I'm also low sugar. Now let's show the mood board chosen by the client being myself, because it's just me talking with the voices inside my head. As you can see, the mood board is very fresh. You can notice the vibrant colors, some playful typography. It's very eye-catching, which are also my keywords. Lastly, I did a quick competitor analysis, but just visually, I just wanted to compare what's out there in the market, what we see on our shelves. Well, I don't. This is mostly on American shelves, I think. And I do not live in the US of A. Yeah, a competitor analysis, it's important, guys. It is important. But in this case, I just wanted to know what not to do, because I want to stir away from what you're seeing here in this slide. Okay, this was a creative direction presentation, and now we're ready to start designing. Notice how there's a bunch of things missing? I didn't even add the brand values because I didn't want to. Okay, so I kind of already pre-chose a bunch of fonts that I think kind of match the vibe. So we're gonna get into this in a second. First, I need to spend 45 minutes on a freaking cherry that I thought it would look cool as part of the logo, as an icon, until I realized that was such a stupid idea, because it's not just a cherry jam, right? The jam will have multiple flavors, so that would be misleading as hell. Sometimes I have bad ideas, okay, but they're part of the process, I guess. Anyways, I resorted to Kiddo for the fruit illustrations, and I vectorized everything there, and I just adjusted and refined the vectors on Illustrator. Unfortunately, I didn't illustrate my own stuff in the Tapovida brand video, because I lost my Apple Pencil, so fuck my life. Do you see this? Do you see this that I'm seeing right now on my screen? Do you see how I thought I was doing something? I felt like Kieran Culkin on that red carpet. He thought he ate. I thought I was eating, but I was starving. Sometimes you just have to go through it in order to create good things, Girls, when they realize they have to go through it to get through it. Okay, now it's time to pick fonts. I have kind of already decided to let go of some of them. Let's put them in the font jail, because that's not a democracy here, baby. I don't like you, jail. That was a lengthy process though, because I was into that mixing fonts thing, I was trying to mix font, and I did. But until I decided what I liked, that took a while, I even tried to do some cutesy cute customization with the pencil on Illustrator, maybe a dripping effect, a jam, but ugly. Until I got to the perfect combo that was decoy, italic, and violeta. But I did customize it a little bit. Nothing much, not too drastic. I just rounded the corners a little of the font violeta. Then, as you can see, I did insist on that fugly ass icon for a while. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. So I'm gonna speed forward past this weird cherry icon stage, okay? Because I tried everything. I really thought that would work. So, elevator music, please. So, as you can see, I still think I can work with that stupid cherry icon. Oh man, just let it go. That's embarrassing for you. But even though I was not feeling it, I decided to go ahead and think about colors to see if that would fix the problem. By the way, never do that. If it doesn't look good in black and white, then it's just not good. I highly recommend that you don't rely on colors to make a single brand element, which is the logo, to look good. Please don't do that. Always start your logo in black and white and make sure it looks good in black and white. Anyways, for the color, I pulled some shades from some random gem pictures I found online. So the orange tone is from the apricot gem, then some red, dark red, and pinkish tones from cherry and strawberry gem. And I just adjusted the tone to my liking. You know, I like creating color palettes from pictures. I think it's an easy way to come up with original colors. Not that there's such a thing as original colors. I know, colors are colors, but you know what I mean. Then I made some pretty cute icons with the illustrations I'm going to incorporate on the label design later on. And I tried to add a kind of flower-shaped icon to the logo, but then I was like, nah, the word mark is fine enough. Like sometimes you just need to know when to take a step back. And yeah, that's today's learning. Okay, having the logo and the colors decided, I decided to move on to the label design. Now, listen, I suck at label design. Okay, I don't suck, but that's one of my weaknesses, and it's okay. I can suck sometimes. I used Kiddo for label design, and I think it's a great software for this type of project and for what I had in mind, and I really liked the final product. So I went ahead and added the brand colors to the brand kit so I could, have easy access to them. And then I started designing. As you see, I have some packaging inspo outside the artboard, but I put those there not so much for design inspo, but more for a layout and to kind of have like an idea of what kind of information goes on a label. Of course, this is a fictional label, but if it's like a real label, you'll need to check your local or national requirements for a label design, like font size or nutritional facts label size, or if there's any type of mandatory tags or seals. For example, in Brazil, it's obligatory now for certain products to have the high in added sugar or saturated fat label on a decent readable size in front of the packaging. So yeah, make sure you're following this kind of rules. Of course, I didn't have to worry about this because it's a fictional label. I have an insane respect for people who design this type of packaging and label design because it's a crazy work, and it's not a work I necessarily love. So if your work is focused on that type of stuff like packaging design and label design and you actually enjoy doing that, I salute you, and you're probably insane. I had to put the zero sugar label on some sort of evidence because it's the whole brand, right? It's like low on sugar, healthier for you. But I didn't really want the packaging to have that healthy feeling. You know what I mean? I personally think most of the time those packagings are misleading. This is a huge problem actually. Foods are disguised as healthy, but they usually have the same or really similar amounts of sugars and fats to just regular food that it's probably cheaper. So whenever I see food that screams, I'm a healthy alternative at the grocery shop, I just smell bullshit. Like you see chocolate with that type of packaging and then it's just a literally dark chocolate. Like, I don't know, I get the psychology behind that. For example, for products that are really healthy or healthier, it's easier for the consumer that's looking for a healthier alternative already to spot them. But I don't know, man. I'm skeptical. Also, I just think they're ugly. There, I've said it. I have tried so many combinations for the layout here. I like designing on a kind of educated trial and error basis. Sometimes I do like to sketch down some layout ideas on a piece of paper, but I didn't do that for this design because, I'm lazy. So I just felt like fully freestyling here because, hey, live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Okay, with our packaging ready, I just then designed the flavor variations or like the color variations. As you see, I also included a green and a lavender shade that weren't originally included in the color palette, as I felt the need for them to be included when I was designing the packaging. And I think it looks pretty good. As I said, I'm really happy with the final result. I'm usually not the best at label design, but that was pretty fun to make, and I'm really proud of it, if I must say. Drum roll for Everjam brand design, please. And this is our baby. This is today's baby. I'm actually so happy with this font combo, and that I didn't go with the idea of having an icon for the logo design, because this typography is so pretty by itself. It matches so well. I feel like having an icon here would be too attention grabbing, you know. I'm also super happy with the label design. As I said before, I think the fruit illustration turned out really cute in the background, and that's the color palette you guys saw me choosing. I know we see more colors present in the packaging, but let's say they're more like secondary colors. But I also think this is a brand that should allow the use of colors to have a certain flexibility, and there's nothing wrong with that. I told you guys that I didn't like thank you cards in the beginning. Sorry, I just don't get them, and I don't like them. I don't like designing them. So I've decided to use the lid to write our thank you note. It's kind of boring, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. Anyways, moving on. And finally, all of our label designs next to each other. Love them all. Good job, me.
And this was my brand design process. Again, come on, this one was a little bit more fancy, right? Than the previous ones, I think. I think I'm like evolving, and I'm getting this. I'm getting the gist of it, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed designing and recording this. That was so much fun. I love doing this type of videos. I love designing things that are food related. If you notice a pattern for brand design, like if you own anything food related or a restaurant, I think I've already said this, hit me up. What are you doing? Like, hello, future client, hello. So I have an email. I have a website. I'm gonna link it to the description. Hit me up. Also, I don't know, I feel like I need to say this. I'm sorry about the boring background. I know it's not the usual thing, but I'm at my mother's house because I'm going through some changes right now, and I don't know, hopefully I'm gonna have a new cooler backdrop soon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out my other videos and subscribe and like this video because it's free for you, but it's priceless for me. Ooh, tagline idea right here. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye. The stupid sweatpants. I know. There's something called washing machine, okay? Don't judge me. Next video, I'm gonna wear a different clothes. I'm gonna wear a different sweatpants. Okay, bye.